Hello everyone. It's me, Jessica, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another speed build, 2 in 1 week, which is a little unlike me, but we had, or I guess I had the console collab that I did where I did the Franklin's Mansion from GTA 5. Um, that was a little earlier this week, and then I was really excited about the new Oasis Courtyard kit that came out because it really brings a whole different vibe and energy to being able to build something in that kind of niche, and I just get excited about new build items also. And I'm sure you can hear my daughter in the background. If not, whatever, but she is not napping, of course. It is 4 p.m. in the afternoon. She has been up since 7 a.m. She's like up typically between 6:30 and 7 a.m. like every day. We don't ever sleep past 7. That is one thing that is for certain. Never past 7. Um, I remember one morning actually, she let me sleep until almost like 7:20, and I was like blown away by 20 extra minutes. That is like real parenthood right there. You're like excited about 20 extra minutes of sleep. But yeah, this little build is essentially like a honeymoon suite that I am personally going to put down in Dorada, which is the world that came with Jungle Adventure. I really like the idea of it being somewhere where I can take my Black Widow sim, or I guess just any sims. But I probably am going to first be utilizing this in my Black Widow challenge before, like sooner than later. Why not? It's always nice to have places to go and different scenery to see. And the girl that I'm doing the Black Widow challenge with, she actually spent a little bit of time in Dorada whenever she was younger. So I think that it would just be kind of like a familiar place for her to go back to. And I have noticed that this pack does blend quite well with the Jungle Adventure pack and some of those other ones that have some bright colors in them. But I did like a pool area. There's the courtyard area that has like fountains and loungers, and it's just really relaxing. And then there's a sauna, and that's pretty much it. I did put 2 bathrooms on this lot, which may be excessive, but I felt like it was kind of realistic to have like the washroom out by the sauna. And there is also like a massage table in the room, like leading to the bathroom. It's kind of a weird layout maybe, but I didn't want the bathroom to be like the only room on that like wing of the little sauna area, the sauna suite. But yeah, I wanted to have a little more going on over there. So we ended up with a massage room next to all that, and I feel like it honestly made quite a bit of sense in the end. But I was so happy to be able to sit down and finally play with this pack because we have just had such a crazy week. My husband had a flat tire like last Saturday or something like that. I don't even remember. Today is Friday IRL, and I will actually be posting this today. I do my voiceovers the same day as any of my speed builds, but typically I record anywhere from like the day before to 5 days before. It just kind of depends. If I have time to record, I sit down and record. And then editing, there we go, that's the word, editing, is a whole different like battle and horse to tackle. So, you just take it one day at a time. That's what I do. That's the glorious method to my madness. But yeah, so no nap wonder in there. 4 p.m. She's not taking a nap, but it's been fine. I just got done watching Simsy's video where she built the house and the frog mask, and yeah, I feel for her. I believe every bit of not being able to breathe, because Halloween mask, and that's what that reminds me of. Halloween mask, you like cannot breathe in them. It's impossible. But we did go ahead and jump forward there just a little bit. I wanted to just like cut the whole trying to figure out the roof area like just without you guys, because I tried to do it on camera and then I realized that the whole triangle bit, and I wanted to maybe do something a bit different with the roof. But I ended up not doing anything different at all. I just used platforms, like different variant heights, and then I put like the green terrain roofing on top of it. Because again, I'm going to put this in the Dorada world. So I feel like having the kind of like grass roof actually kind of makes sense. But yeah, I don't know. I was just excited to be able to sit down and play with this pack finally because it's just beautiful. I feel like it makes it so easy to put together something pretty whenever everything in the pack is this beautiful. It's too much. But I kind of color coordinated each room just a little bit. I didn't want to make it too bright. So I did like the blue, which I feel like is really bright. I did that in the bathroom because it's one of the smaller rooms in the house, so it's not going to be like all in your face the entire time. But I also wanted for there to be some green implemented, which I would just love to see more green wallpaper options in general. So I'm always happy when we get more, but there's not like the red wallpaper has the half tile with the red, and then there's a just red plaster wall. But I feel like we don't have just enough like green plaster or green paints where like we have the banana leaf wallpaper and stuff like that, but I want like more plain greens. That's all. That's not all. But for right now, that's all I'm going to complain about. It's just more green wallpapers, please. That would be nice. But yeah, like I was kind of saying, I wanted this to be a honeymoon suite. So I wanted it to be very much like you come here and you are being romantic, you are spending time with the one that you're here with, or maybe you came here like with one of your girlfriends or your guy friends and you're just like trying to take some time to relax. So either way, I mean, there's only one bed, but if, you're good friends with whoever, then that doesn't matter. I have slept in the same bed as plenty of friends, so. But I just wanted it to be very, like, intimate, and there's not a whole lot of clutter. There's not a television. I believe I put a stereo in. Yeah, actually, yes, I used the Get Famous stereo because I love that stereo, and I just felt like the kind of retro style to it kind of fit in a weird way. I don't know. Or maybe that was just myself telling me that I wanted it to fit in. I was going to use it either way, so I was just trying to tell myself that it fits. But I put the little kitchen area right next to the dining room and the living room area, so everything is a very open vibe. So I just imagine being able to wake up here at this like little Airbnb or whatever you want to call it. But you just wake up and you come out of the bedroom and everything is just nice and open. There's like literally the big open doors that go out to the courtyard. So you've got the breeze coming in. It just all seemed so nice to me. I was like in vacation mode when I was building this. But I hope you guys are having an awesome week out there, or at least trying to. We're old and stuff, so we don't have any weekend plans or anything exciting like that. I actually think my dad is just going to be coming down to be, just grandpa. He wants to see his granddaughter. So that's about as exciting as my weekend is going to get. you know, just doing dishes and hanging out with grandpa. Um, what else? I was kind of thinking, oh, Doy, I did kind of talk about the dream home renovation pack a little bit in my last speed build, but I just figured I would ramble about it a little bit more because I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. I feel like coming from the perspective of someone who plays on console where, blah blah, I can't access, custom content. But I'm so excited. I don't know if I can reiterate that enough because I feel like it's so groundbreaking on so many different levels. There's a lot of stuff in this pack that is like it's been kind of an exclusive custom content thing for a long time. The shoe clutter, like that is something that you've been able to download for a long time. But the fact that you're gonna have shoe clutter and you're gonna actually be able to click on it, if I'm not mistaken, from what I remember, at least the clothing in the closets is gonna function like a dresser. So I think the shoes will function like the shoe racks will to kind of separate, or not separate, but like to set your shoe preference. There we go. If you want to like not have shoes on in the house, which in my experience, The Sims don't care if you set a preference for that. They're gonna not listen to you either way. But you can still set a preference, if you want to. You can. I don't know if they're gonna listen to you is all I'm saying, because mine in my Snowy Escape Let's Play, they don't listen to me. Cohen, he's done better about it. But then recently, Kaori decided that she was not going to listen to the house rules, and I was just so like, what? Can we not? But yeah, back to the Dream Home Decorator pack. I'm just losing it, losing all my marbles because of like the sink, the kind of floating kitchen sink, if you will. It's magnificent. It's all magnificent. I'm so excited for the modular furniture, for the sectionals. But I will say, I am very, very shocked that with the base game patch that came out yesterday, we didn't get a sectional couch like added to the base game. And I was like betting my money on it. I kept telling my husband, there's no way, there's just no way they're gonna update, the game and not include it because, like ladders with Eco Lifestyle, they put it in the base game. Bunk beds, they put it in the base game, but with this pack, they're giving us like 3 or 4 different bunk bed options. So I didn't see them putting it behind a paywall, and I'm really, really hoping that because the community has like responded with such excitement. Maybe they just weren't anticipating the excitement, so they weren't quite ready. So I don't know. I'm just hoping that at some point the base game will be given even just a cheaper looking sectional. It doesn't have to be super nice, but just like something for the base game people, because I don't think it's right to put something as big and monumental, monumental as having sectionals in the game behind a paywall like that. I just and I really try not to complain about The Sims a whole lot, because like they are a corporate franchise, whatever kind of company, so they do have other people to answer to and whatnot. You can't always just make your customers happy 24/7. You have to like make potential customers happy. And so trying to like sometimes think of it from a business perspective, I try to give them the benefit of the doubt. And yeah, I'm just salty. I am a little salty about the sectionals, and I did want to mention that because I don't know. I was like, there's no way they're gonna put it behind a paywall, but they totally did. But I do believe we are kind of wrapping up with the speed build here. We are kind of just putting some finishing touches around, which I hope you guys like it. I don't really know if I hit the nail on the head with the furnishings of this or not. It's definitely outside of my element, and I didn't look at a whole bunch of reference pictures because I just wanted to just kind of vibe with the pack and just build something kind of fun for a couple. So I will have it on the gallery as a rental lot at some point. I do need to fix some stuff, and you'll see that in the tour actually. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I hope you guys are taking care out there in this crazy, crazy world. She will be up on my gallery. Gallery ID is always linked in, or I guess it's in the description. It's not linked because yeah, you can't link that. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so very much for stopping by. I'm gonna go ahead and pass y'all over to the tour now. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this speed build of this, and welcome to the tour portion. In real life, I am having one hell of a day. My toddler will not nap, per the norm. It's like 8 p.m. right now. I never record this late, but I've been really trying to get this build done. I wanted to basically build like a honeymoon suite. I'm sure I talked about it a little bit. So we're basically just going to get into looking at it. We've just got like a very Mediterranean vibe. I'm going to put it in the Salvadorada. Yeah, I always butcher that world name. But that's where I'm going to put it. And we're going to go probably on vacation with the Black Widow challenge there at some point. Salvadorada is somewhere that she's actually been twice as a child. Why is the kitchen not there? Okay, apparently I cannot be, like if I go up a floor, it deletes the kitchen. That's interesting. Okay, so the roof is not on technically right now. Okay, but when you walk in, you've got this like big door, beautiful big door that essentially is just right there at the front, and then it's just very open. I wanted it to be very I just scooted right on out. I was talking and I've got Millie on me, so I was trying to like let her get comfortable. But like I said, it's been a whole day, but I just wanted it to be as life would have it. My dogs just started barking because the neighbors got home from, I think, church or something. I don't really know. Anyways, I wanted it to be very romantic. It's a very small place. There's no TV. There is technically a stereo so that you can kind of set the mood that way. But I wanted it, like I said, to be like a honeymoon suite or, you know, just something like that where it's like a getaway for one or two, maybe a couple of girlfriends or something like that. It's just one bedroom though. Sorry, I just pushed my dog because she's now trying to bark at the other dogs next door. They hear someone else barking, so they're like, bark, 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 bark. Now they're barking because I'm barking, and then we're all barking. Anyways, there is a little nook off in this corner for your dining area. Once again, I just left it very simple. I don't want it to be like a bunch of stuff. You know what I mean? I just wanted a two-seater table. I guess there are technically a couple of very big couches here. But I mean, how pretty are the new couches? Honestly, like, they are so gorgeous. I mean, the texture, they look so good. But then you have the little kitchen off over here. I think it looks really cute. I like the colors of it. I think it's dark and light, and that's just very strange. But I love it. So yeah, I don't know. I just imagine that like you could cook up some breakfast for your significant other that you're here, you know, having your little honeymoon or whatever with. So off over here is the bedroom, and it's, you know, pretty basic, all things considered. It's definitely not like anything super fancy. But I think this might be my favorite wallpaper, like out of the pack. I really like that color of red. It's kind of like a mulberry color a little bit. But I tried to somewhat limit the packs that I used here. I'm not really sure how good of a job I did at that. But it's just cute. I like it. I feel like I would come and stay here at this Airbnb, like me, myself, and I. And my husband and my daughter. No, my daughter would not be allowed to partake in this because there's a pool that is not fenced off, and there's no place for the child to sleep. The child, our child, my child. But yeah, whenever you come out here, oh goodness, there's like this whole little section over here, which I think is just so pretty. I used the like eco lifestyle lattice trick. I guess you can do that with the city living ones and some other stuff too, but basically I put like two side by side, and then there's like one going down the middle, and it just lined up just perfectly to make that design, and I think it looks really cool. I very much like it. I will actually hit play for the fountains for a bit so we can kind of see what's going on in here. We've got candles everywhere. We've got just like an actual oasis. Please, please, please ignore the whole thing going on. The house, I'm sorry, should I say that house over there? Just ignore that, you know, just ignore that. Just take in this moment right here. This moment. So I put some like fountains in the actual vases over here. So you can, on the floor, you can kind of see it glitching out. But just ignore that, and it's beautiful. It sounds beautiful, everything. I'm going to go ahead and pause it again because I don't know where my sim is, what she's doing. We are here with Jaylene, who is the one that did the spring build with us. But in here we have a little sauna room, which is one of my like kind of signature go-to extra spaces, because you can have some fun woohoos in here. You can relax if you're feeling tense. But we've got a bunch of plants. I figured the plants would be very happy with the steam in here. I mean, assuming it's not too much steam. I don't, is that a thing? Probably. But then off over here in this door, this is basically just, I was actually kind of thinking about making this an art studio. But then the more I thought about that, the more I was like, you know, no, we're not going to do an art studio because that's a little too cliche. So I ended on just a little spot like that. And then in here we have another bathroom. I just wanted there to be plenty of bathrooms, so you've got all the space you need. And then as you come out here, I mean, really, what more could you ask for? You've got a beautiful pool, beautiful area where you can come and just kind of do some relaxing. I put the rose petals in the pool because I thought that that was very fitting. And again, like I envision this in the jungle myself. So I envision there to be a bunch of trees around and stuff like that. So it would be a lot more secluded. But for right now, this is just kind of what we have going on. So I hope you guys like it. I did do a green roof up top. I just used like a different versions of platforms basically at different heights, and the whole lattice. Oh, I forgot to knock some of these out. Ah, shoot. Okay. I will fix that before I upload it. I just realized that. Oh, rookie move. Okay, well, you know, you can't win them all.
No, you cannot win them all.
You cannot. I did a rookie move. I was showing them that I forgot.
Husband's in it.
I forgot some of the flooring there, but all right, guys. Well, that really was all I had to like blabber about, and I'm happy with our little Mediterranean villa. I'm gonna put it in the jungle. We're gonna do some Black Widow stuff there. But yeah, guys, it will be up on the gallery. Always feel free to change my builds however you'd like. I just enjoy building, so here we are. But yeah, thank you guys so much. Take care out there, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.